Now from the investigative unit, new questions surrounding the transparency of the Zachary Police Department.
Not only have they been tight-lipped about the investigation of a crash with injuries involving a Baton Rouge police officer, but the video they provided to the investigative unit after a public records request raises even more concerns. Bess Casterly explains.
Michael, Sylvia, in June, we requested the body camera footage of the crash from Zachary Police. They responded promptly, saying they were working on it. However, they warned us any video we get will have a slight blur. We agreed, and a month later, it was ready. But first, we had to pay $165.
If you're a citizen in Zachary and you want transparency, you just got a double scoop of not transparency.
The WBRZ Investigative Unit's months-long investigation into how Zachary Police handled a drunken driving crash involving a Baton Rouge police officer has been a game of push and pull. In March, Officer Lauren Gasket totaled his unmarked unit when he collided head-on with another car. He had several types of alcohol inside his unit at the time, and we later uncovered he had been drinking. While it's been difficult to get answers from Zachary concerning why they didn't do any alcohol-related tests on Gaskin at the scene of the crash, the department did finally provide us with body camera video from responding officers. Sort of.
Jesus.
This is what it looks like.
Hey, Sergeant saying she wanted one of the new guys to work it. Think that's a DWI.
What Zachary calls a slight blur, which they say is necessary to protect sensitive information.
Anything to drink tonight?
Not to be. Yes.
Makes the video totally unusable.
By editing it to the point where we can't see what's on the video, it almost feels like the concealment of evidence.
Like us, attorney Franz Borgard
Citizens shouldn't settle when it comes to transparency.
questions the reasoning behind the decision to edit the video.
If ultimately they're not going to prosecute and it is accessible by the public records law, it begs a lot of questions.
When we asked ZPD to provide the specific statute within the public records law they believe gives them that right, they sent this, an exception citing an individual's right to privacy.
Do law enforcement officers doing their job in a public area have a right to privacy?
There's no expectation of privacy with regard to law enforcement officers doing their job. Now, if they get on the phone with a family member, well then yes, they have an expectation. But if they're in the field in an investigation with a suspect, an accused individual of doing wrong, I don't think they have an expectation of privacy.
Okay, the white car?
Yeah, the white car.
While there's no video to tell us what happened that night, there is some audio.
When I pulled up, he was in the back, pulling stuff.
And it proves responding officers were definitely questioning Gaskin's sobriety and why he had alcohol in his unit.
What vehicle all is Twisted Tea come out of? What vehicle all is Twisted Tea come out of? Huh. What is that? Liquor. Amsterdam. See, I asked because I didn't want to believe that came out of here.
The other level of transparency is we want everybody treated the same way. We don't want some people treated one way and then law enforcement officers accused of doing crime treated another way. That has never worked out in this city or in this parish.
Now, we did reach out to Zachary Police Department's attorney for more clarity, but have not heard back. For the investigative unit, Bess Casterly, WBRZ News 2.